SpaceX just announced that they're going to send 4 astronauts, including a billionaire, into space, farther than we've been since the Apollo mission, in an untested spacecraft with 4 people who have never been to space before, using a decompression system that has never been used in space. And I'm sure it's going to go just fine. Shall we talk about it? Our sun is a giant ball of nuclear fusion that sends radiation barreling towards us here on Earth. Fortunately, the Earth's magnetic field, sometimes called the Van Allen belt, protects us from it. However, those particles end up becoming concentrated and very dangerous to sit in for too long. SpaceX is planning on sending these 4 people, none of them have been to space before, to hang out in the Van Allen belt and perform a spacewalk without a decompression chamber. What they've decided to do, for reasons that I don't understand, is do away with the decompression chamber altogether and simply allow them to reduce pressure inside the cabin over 48 hours. At which point, when they do their spacewalk, the entire inside of this ship will be exposed to the vacuum of space. Which means, if anything goes wrong, it won't be one person, it will be everyone that's going to experience the Byford dolphin accident. Now, the team at SpaceX did say that they've thoroughly tested it, they've exposed it to radiation and freezing temperatures. What they haven't tested it against is the vacuum of space, because this thing took $2.6 billion to make, and sending it up as an unmanned craft would be reckless financially. Among them is billionaire Jared Isaacman, a guy who was responsible for those payment processing charges that we all hate. But don't worry, he's also a pilot, just not an astronaut. We have Sarah Gillis, SpaceX's lead operations engineer, that supervised the astronaut training. We have Anna Meenan, also a space operations engineer, and a retired Air Force colonel, because apparently we haven't gotten past the right stuff. Important to note, where they're asking them to stay for an extended period is the Van Allen belt, which means there's a very good chance none of them will ever be allowed in space again, assuming they survive, because they'll be exposed to a shit ton of radiation. I hope they come back safe, but this is not a good idea.